Hello, and welcome back to our daily English talk.
Hi, everyone. We're so happy you're here today.
If you're new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Roy. Didn't you know this is a place to practice listening and speaking with simple, real English?
Please help us by liking this video and subscribing. It means a lot to us.
Today feels calm and steady, and I am very happy to be here with you. I am standing comfortably and taking a slow breath before we begin. When I slow my breathing, my shoulders relax. English feels easier when my body feels calm.
I feel the same calm feeling, and I imagine our listeners pausing for a quiet moment. Maybe you are sitting, or maybe you are traveling right now. Wherever you are, this time is just for listening slowly. There is no rush at all.
Today, we will talk about the airport security check. This is something many travelers experience. It can feel serious and a little stressful. I remember feeling nervous the first time I went through security in another country.
Yes, many people feel nervous at airport security. There are rules, lines, and many signs. People may feel worried about doing something wrong, but we can talk about this step by step in a calm way.
Let us imagine the place together so it feels clear and safe. We are inside a large airport. The ceiling is high, and there are many people walking slowly. We can hear announcements and rolling suitcases.
I imagine the same place, and I see a long line near the security area. People are waiting quietly with their bags. The atmosphere feels serious, but not unfriendly. This picture helps the situation feel more real.
Curious, Emma, do you remember the first time you went through airport security by yourself? I ask because first times often stay in our memory. Remembering them helps learners feel understood. It reminds us that nervous feelings are normal.
Yes, I remember it very clearly, and I still think about it sometimes. I was worried about my bag and my shoes. I watched other people carefully to see what they did. That helped me feel a little calmer.
Many listeners may feel the same way when they stand in the security line. They may worry about rules or instructions. They may worry about understanding English. I want to say clearly that these worries are very normal.
That is very important to hear, and I want to repeat it softly. Feeling nervous does not mean you are doing something wrong. It means you care and you want to do well. That feeling is very human.
As we stand in line, I imagine myself taking one slow breath. I feel my feet on the floor and my bag in my hand. I remind myself that I can move slowly. This thought helps me feel steady.
I like that image, and it makes me feel calmer too. Feeling your body helps you stay present. When you are present, English instructions feel easier to follow. Calm helps understanding.
At the security area, the first thing I notice are the staff members. They are wearing uniforms and watching carefully. They look serious but professional. I remind myself that they are there to keep everyone safe.
That reminder is very helpful. Security staff may not smile much, but that does not mean they are angry. They focus on safety and order. Understanding this helps reduce fear.
I also notice signs with pictures and simple words. I look at them slowly. These signs help explain what to do. Looking carefully gives me confidence.
Signs are very helpful in airports. They guide people from many countries. You do not need perfect English to understand them. Pictures and symbols help a lot.
While waiting, I watch other travelers ahead of me. I notice how they prepare their bags and trays. Watching quietly helps me learn. I feel more ready when it's my turn.
Watching others is a smart and calm way to learn. You do not need to rush. Observing helps your mind prepare. This is very helpful for beginners.
I also remind myself that mistakes are okay. If I do something wrong, staff will usually explain again. The process does not stop because of one mistake. This thought gives me courage.
That courage is important at airport security. Everyone is learning, even frequent travelers. Asking or listening again is normal. You are not alone in this process.
I notice the sounds around me again. I hear bins moving and quiet instructions. These sounds feel less scary now. They feel like part of the travel experience.
Becoming familiar with these sounds helps reduce stress. When things feel familiar, fear becomes smaller. Calm familiarity supports confidence.
I think about our listeners again and imagine them standing in a security line one day. Maybe their heart is beating fast at first, but maybe they remember to breathe slowly. That thought makes me hopeful.
I feel hopeful too, and I want them to feel supported. Listening now prepares the mind for later. Even quiet listening is practice. You are not alone.
In the next part, we will move closer to the security check itself. We will talk about trays, bags, and simple instructions. Everything will stay slow and clear.
Yes, we will continue step by step, just like real life. Please stay relaxed and comfortable. You are doing very well just by listening. We are ready to continue together.
Now that the line is moving forward, I feel a little more alert and focused. I take a small step and hold my bag gently in front of me. My breathing stays slow and steady. Moving forward makes the situation feel real, but still manageable.
I can feel that focus too, and it feels calm and controlled. When I imagine this moment, people around us are quiet and patient. Everyone is doing the same thing step by step. This shared movement makes the process feel easier.
As I get closer to the security area, I notice the trays on the table. They are gray and stacked neatly. I watch how people pick them up and place their items inside. Seeing this helps me understand what to do next.
Watching others is very helpful at this point. You do not need to rush or guess. You can learn by observing calmly. This is a safe and natural way to prepare.
I remind myself to listen carefully to the staff instructions. Their voices may sound firm, but they are clear. I focus on the important words. I tell myself that I can ask again if I do not understand.
That reminder is very important for learners. Instructions at security are usually short and direct. You do not need to understand every word. Understanding the main idea is enough.
When it is almost my turn, I begin to prepare my things. I place my bag on the table and open it slowly. I move carefully and do not rush my hands. Staying calm helps me think clearly.
Moving slowly is a very good habit here. There is no need to hurry. Calm movements help avoid mistakes. They also help you feel more confident.
I listen as a staff member gives simple instructions to the person in front of me. I hear words about bags, trays, and pockets. I repeat those words quietly in my mind. This repetition helps me remember.
Quiet repetition is a strong listening habit. It helps your brain hold the information. You do not need to speak out loud. Just listening carefully is enough.
When it is my turn, I step forward calmly. I take one tray and place it on the table. I feel my hands moving slowly and carefully. This careful pace makes me feel in control.
That feeling of control is very important. When your body moves calmly, your mind feels calmer too. This helps you follow instructions more easily.
I begin to place my items into the tray one by one. I put my bag down carefully. I check my pockets slowly. I remind myself that I can take my time.
Taking time is completely okay at security. Staff members prefer clear and careful actions. Calm preparation helps everything move smoothly. This reduces stress for everyone.
I notice other trays moving on the belt toward the scanner. The sound is steady and mechanical. At first, it sounded loud, but now it feels familiar. Familiar sounds make me feel safer.
Familiarity is very comforting in busy places. When sounds become familiar, fear becomes smaller. Your body starts to relax naturally.
I listen again to the staff member nearby. They give short instructions to different people. I notice that the words are repeated often. This repetition helps me understand.
Repetition is very helpful for beginners. Airport instructions are often the same for everyone. Hearing them again and again supports learning. You are not missing anything.
As I finish preparing my tray, I take one slow breath. I look ahead and see the scanner area. I feel ready to move to the next step. Being prepared helps reduce worry.
That readiness is a good feeling to notice. Preparation brings confidence. When you know what to do next, stress becomes smaller. This is very helpful at airports.
I also remind myself that if I make a small mistake, it is not a big problem. Staff members will guide me again. This process is designed to help people. Remembering this gives me courage.
That courage is very important. Many people feel pressure at security, but everyone is learning and moving together. You are not alone in this experience.
I notice my body again as I stand waiting. My shoulders are relaxed and my breathing is steady. This tells me that I am calmer than before. My body is adjusting to the situation.
That physical calm is a good sign. When the body relaxes, the mind feels safer. A safe mind understands better. This helps you follow instructions more easily.
I think about our listeners again and imagine them at this moment. Maybe they are holding a tray and feeling nervous, but maybe they remember to move slowly and breathe. That thought makes me feel hopeful.
I feel hopeful too, and I want them to trust themselves. Even listening now prepares the mind. Confidence can grow quietly. Support stays with you.
As I wait to step forward, I feel ready for the next part of the security check. I remind myself that I have done well so far. This inner voice is calm and supportive. It helps me continue.
A calm inner voice makes a big difference. Being kind to yourself supports learning. English feels easier when you feel safe inside. That kindness stays with you.
In the next part, we will move through the scanner and wait for our items. We will talk about following instructions and staying calm. These moments are important too.
Yes, we will continue slowly and carefully. Please stay relaxed and comfortable. You are doing very well just by listening. We are ready to move forward together.
As I step closer to the scanner area, I feel my attention become very sharp and focused. My body moves a little slower on purpose, and I notice each small action. I remind myself that I do not need to rush. Staying calm helps me think clearly.
I can feel that focus too, and it feels steady and controlled. When I imagine this moment, everything moves in a simple order. People step forward one by one. This clear order helps the mind feel safe.
A staff member gives me a short instruction, and I listen carefully. The words are simple, but the tone is firm. I focus on the main idea, not every sound. Understanding the main idea feels enough.
That way of listening is very important here. Security instructions are short and direct. You do not need to understand perfect grammar. You only need to understand what to do next.
I step into the scanner area when I am told to move forward. I place my feet where I see other people place theirs. Watching others helps me feel more confident. I feel my body follow the process naturally.
Learning by watching is very natural and very effective. You do not need to guess. You can copy calm movements. This makes the situation feel less stressful.
When the staff member asks me to pause, I stop and stand still. I keep my posture relaxed and my face calm. I remind myself that this moment will pass quickly. Patience feels important here.
That patience is a strong skill at airport security. Standing still can feel uncomfortable, but it is temporary. Calm waiting helps the process move smoothly. You are doing exactly what is needed.
I notice the sound of the scanner and the quiet movement around me. At first, these sounds felt loud and unfamiliar. Now they feel normal and expected. Familiar sounds help my body relax.
That feeling of familiarity is very comforting. When sounds become normal, fear becomes smaller. Your body learns that the situation is safe. This supports calm thinking.
As I step out of the scanner area, I hear another short instruction. I listen carefully and respond slowly. My voice feels steady even if my heart beats a little faster. Speaking calmly helps me feel confident.
A steady voice is a good sign of control. Even if you feel nervous inside, calm speech supports understanding. Staff members listen carefully to clear and slow responses. This helps communication.
I move to the side and wait for my tray to come through the scanner. I stand in a quiet space and watch the belt move. Waiting feels easier now because I know what to expect. Knowing the next step brings calm.
Knowing what comes next reduces stress a lot. Uncertainty often creates fear. Clear steps create comfort. This is why preparation helps so much.
While waiting, I remind myself not to rush when my tray appears. I plan to move carefully and check my items slowly. Staying organized helps me feel in control. Calm actions support clear thinking.
That planning is very helpful. Rushing can create confusion. Slow movements help you stay calm. Staff members prefer careful actions.
When my tray appears, I step forward slowly and pick up my items one by one. I check that everything is there. I do not feel embarrassed for taking time. My focus stays calm.
Taking time to check your items is responsible and normal. Many people do the same thing. You do not need to hurry. Calm checking prevents problems later.
I notice my body again as I collect my things. My shoulders feel relaxed and my breathing stays steady. This tells me that I am calmer than at the beginning. My body has adjusted.
That physical calm is important to notice. It shows that your nervous system is settling. A calm body supports a calm mind. This helps learning feel easier.
I think about how different I felt earlier in the line. At first, my thoughts were busy and worried. Now, my thoughts feel slower and clearer. This change feels meaningful.
That comparison helps learners see real progress. Fear often fades quietly. Confidence grows through experience. You are feeling that change now.
I also realized that I did not need perfect English to get through this step. I listened, watched, and followed simple instructions. That was enough. This realization feels freeing.
That realization is very powerful. Airport security is about actions, not language perfection. Simple understanding is enough. English works when it helps you move forward.
As I finish collecting my items, I take one small breath. I feel ready to move on. I remind myself that I handled this step well. This inner reminder builds confidence.
That supportive inner voice makes learning stronger. Being kind to yourself helps confidence grow. English feels less scary when you feel safe inside.
I imagine our listeners in this same moment one day. Maybe they are standing near the scanner and feeling nervous, but maybe they remember to move slowly and breathe. That thought makes me hopeful.
I feel hopeful too, and I want them to trust themselves. Listening now prepares the mind. Confidence can grow quietly through experience. You are not alone.
As I step away from the scanner area, I feel lighter. The hardest part feels finished. My body relaxes a little more. This feeling of relief is very real.
That relief is very common after security. It shows that tension has released. Noticing relief helps you remember success. This supports confidence for future travel.
In the next part, we will gently move toward leaving the security area and continuing our journey. We will talk about walking forward and feeling proud. These closing moments matter too.
Yes, we will continue slowly and warmly. Please stay relaxed and comfortable. You are doing very well just by listening. We are ready to finish this journey together.
As I step away from the security area, I feel a gentle wave of relief move through my body. My shoulders drop a little, and my breathing feels easy again. I notice that the space in front of me feels more open. This moment tells me that I have passed an important step.
I can feel that relief too, and it feels warm and calming. When I imagine this moment, people are walking forward quietly. The serious feeling of security starts to fade. The airport begins to feel friendly again.
I pause for a moment to organize my things carefully. I put my items back into my bag slowly and with attention. I do not rush my hands or my thoughts. Taking time helps me feel in control.
That careful organizing is a very good habit. It helps your mind settle after focus and tension. When your things are in order, your thoughts feel calmer. This supports a smooth transition forward.
As I walk away, I remind myself that I followed the instructions well. I listened, watched, and moved carefully. I did not need perfect English. I only needed attention and calm actions.
That reminder is very powerful for learners. Airport security is not about language tests. It is about simple actions and understanding. Knowing this reduces fear for future trips.
I notice my body again as I walk toward the next area. My steps feel lighter and more relaxed. The tension I felt earlier is mostly gone. This physical change feels very real.
That physical change shows that your nervous system is calming down. Your body understands that the stressful part is finished. A calm body helps you enjoy the next part of your journey.
I look around and see signs pointing toward gates and shops. The airport feels bigger again, not tight and narrow like the security area. This open space helps me breathe more easily. I feel ready to continue.
Open spaces often bring open feelings. When the environment feels wider, the mind relaxes. Airports are designed like this on purpose. It helps travelers move forward calmly.
I think back to how nervous I felt before entering the security line. My thoughts were busy and worried. Now those thoughts feel quiet and far away. This change feels meaningful to me.
That comparison helps you see your progress clearly. Fear often feels strong before an experience, but once you go through it, fear becomes smaller. Experience brings confidence.
I also realized that I trusted myself during the process. I listened carefully and followed what I saw and heard. I did not need perfect English. I only needed attention and calm actions.
That reminder is very powerful for learners. Airport security is not about language tests. It is about simple actions and understanding. Knowing this reduces fear for future trips.
I notice my body again as I walk toward the next area. My steps feel lighter and more relaxed. The tension I felt earlier is mostly gone. This physical change feels very real.
That physical change shows that your nervous system is calming down. Your body understands that the stressful part is finished. A calm body helps you enjoy the next part of your journey.
I look around and see signs pointing toward gates and shops. The airport feels bigger again, not tight and narrow like the security area. This open space helps me breathe more easily. I feel ready to continue.
Open spaces often bring open feelings. When the environment feels wider, the mind relaxes. Airports are designed like this on purpose. It helps travelers move forward calmly.
I think back to how nervous I felt before entering the security line. My thoughts were busy and worried. Now those thoughts feel quiet and far away. This change feels meaningful to me.
That comparison helps you see your progress clearly. Fear often feels strong before an experience, but once you go through it, fear becomes smaller. Experience brings confidence.
I also realized that I trusted myself during the process. I listened carefully and followed what I saw and heard. I did not need perfect English. I only needed attention and calm actions.
That trusting yourself is very important when traveling. You do not need to know everything. You only need to stay calm and attentive. This trust grows with each experience.
As I continue walking, I feel proud in a quiet way. I do not need to celebrate loudly. I simply feel steady and capable inside. This quiet pride feels strong and comforting.
Quiet pride is often the most powerful kind. It stays with you longer. It builds confidence without pressure. This feeling supports future learning and travel.
I imagine our listeners reaching the same moment one day. Maybe they feel nervous before security, but maybe they remember that calm steps are enough. That thought makes me feel hopeful.
I feel hopeful too, and I want them to feel supported. Listening now prepares the mind for later experiences. Confidence can begin quietly. Support stays with you.
I also notice that English feels less heavy now. The instructions and signs make more sense. Familiarity brings comfort. English becomes part of the environment, not a barrier.
That feeling is very important for learners. When English feels familiar, fear disappears. Understanding grows naturally through experience. This is how real learning happens.
Before moving on, I take one last slow breath and thank myself for staying calm. I recognize the effort I made. This self-kindness feels important. It helps confidence stay strong.
Self-kindness is a powerful learning tool. Being gentle with yourself supports growth. English learning becomes easier when you feel safe inside. This kindness stays with you.
As I walk toward my gate, I feel ready for the rest of the journey. The hardest part feels behind me. I trust myself more now. This trust makes travel feel lighter.
That readiness is a beautiful feeling. When you trust yourself, new situations feel possible. Each step forward builds strength. You are carrying confidence with you.
Before we say goodbye, I want to gently remind everyone that progress does not need to be loud. Calm moments and small successes are real growth. Feeling less afraid is a big achievement. Feeling more comfortable is learning.
I love that reminder, and I hope it stays with our listeners. Learning English is a journey made of small steps. Patience and kindness make it easier. You are doing enough.
As we come to the end of this conversation, I take one final slow breath. I feel grateful for this shared time. Speaking slowly makes English feel human and kind. That feeling stays with me.
I feel grateful too, and my heart feels warm. Sharing these moments creates connection. Even across distance, we are learning together. That thought is very comforting.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. We hope this dialogue made airport security feel less scary and more manageable. Please remember that you are capable. Step by step is always enough.
We are very happy you stayed with us until the end. Please take care of yourself and move at your own pace. English will be waiting for you kindly. See you next time.